On number 10, there is the three will be free. In this, Neo is a man who is a stripper who is running away from the loan shark whose name is Thana and his gang after having with his Thana's wife whose name is Vanika. One day, the criminal find him in the bar where he works, and in attempting to escape from them, the Neo end up bumping into the two stranger people who will change his life. The two peoples are a Shin, a gay boy, and who is the son of a Thana who is frustrated at being rejected by a friend, and the Mew, a girl who is the manager of a go-go bar who is running away from her past. Accidentally, they end up killing one of the gang member and who was chasing the Neo, and which makes them enemies of the gang. Now, all three need to find a solution to escape from this situation together, while at the same time they fall in love with each other, and the two boys also fall deeply in love with each other. On number 9, we have the effect. In this, we will see the Sheen, a boy who is a reserve first year university student who is a junior of a senior king. The king is a tall, handsome boy who is very famous in the college, and Sheen is a shy person, but he doesn't care anybody what other think about it. But the king is a perfectionist and he is having very much burden of his family and being perfect in front of others. But he has a secret. One time, the Sheen and a king become very nice friends, and due to this, the many people become jealous about them, and they spread the rumor online about them, and after that they both get into the mental stress. But the Sheen, who doesn't care about anyone, overcome this trauma, but the king cannot overcome this trauma, so everything get very much effect on both of them. But due to this situation, the both become very close to each other, and both learn that they are falling in love, deep love with each other, but it is not easy for them to make love in front of everybody. On number 8, we have Two Moons 2. In this, the Vayo, he is a boy who is accepted to the Kantapat University in the Faculty of Science. There he sees the Fana, who is a second year boy. He is long being in love with him, and he never has the courage to confess his love to him. The Vayo has a chance to become the moon of his faculty by going into the competition, and the Fana, who was already the moon of the medical faculty, who is superior to him. The two slowly get closer and closer, but Vayo gets to know that the Fana has a friend whose name is a Beam and a Keith, is the Vayo's best friend, who form an unlikely bond with the Fana, and he does not like it because the Vayo is already in love with the Fana. But later that, the Fana also start to fall in love with the Vayo, and their love begin to blooms. On number 7, we have Dark Blue Keys. In the we have the cow and a pite. The relationship has grown stronger, but they are still hiding it from most. The cow is close from his mother, and he is fear of his mother to come to know about his relationship with the pit. After that, his mother introduced him with this non. A non is the son of her boss as a student in a cow, and then the non become the interest in the cow, and this becomes very jealousy for the pit, and the relation became very effect about the entry of this non boy. But then also the relationship does not get much affected. But one day, another one boy come in between them, and again the relationship get affected by them, and many ups and downs come in their relationship. Even they broke up but doesn't leave each other's side. Go and watch this beautiful drama. You will surely going to love about the boys' love. On number 6, we have He Is Coming to Me. In this drama, you will see that the Mace is the boy who is after the death of the Mace become a ghost but cannot reincarnate, and is very lonely until he meets a strange boy who can actually see him. As time passes, a bond develops between the two boys, and they gradually become friends. But what happens when a Mace fall in love with a boy who is now a grown up? What will they find out as they have tried to solve the mystery of a Mace's death? And after that, because of this, they become really close to each other and develop a really love bond, and also solving the mystery of a Miss that how a ghost and a real boy love story will come into the life, and how they will do anything for each other. Go and watch this drama about gay love. On number 5, we have Together. In this drama, the Tain is a boy who is a very handsome student and a cheerleader in a college, while Sarawat is another boy of the campus, most popular guy, and is also in the soccer game and a music club. And the Tain is being chased by the another boy whose name is the Green. The Green is in love with the Tain, and to keep the Green away, the Tain says request to the Sarawat to get into the fake relationship with him, and they both get into the fake relationship. But as the time goes, the fake relationship somehow turns to the reality, and there is a process of falling in love and the slow realization that somehow they are not pretending anymore, and somehow they don't want to pretend the fake love, just want to do the real love. Their relationship goes closer to each other. On number 4, we have theory of love. In this, the third is a boy who is a philology major, and he is the member of a savage team, and he has the two best friends whose name is a Kai and a Bone, and third is in a secret in love with a Kai, but he does not express his love to the Kai because the Kai is straight and he is dating every girl and bringing a different girl home every night. Now the third has tired to see the Kai as just a friend, but has failed time and time again just to express his feeling, because it is easy to fall in love but confession is very hard, and then that is until the third learns a secret that break his heart completely. But when the third decide to stop, the Kai decide to start, and the Kai also develop the feeling for the third, and the relationship begins to start, but it is not easy for them. Go and watch this drama, it is really beautiful drama. On number 2, we have Until We Meet Again. In this, the 30 years ago, the Kon and the Intuk were university students in Bangkok. The Intuk entered Kon's life despite knowing that he was the son of one of the most influential people in Bangkok, the Mafia. At first, the Kon kept pushing the Intuk away, but in the end, he could not resist the boy who was so full of life, where he has the exact opposite and decided to let him into his heart. However, in a time where homosexuality was unacceptable and having parents that were against the relationship and each other, then also the Kons and Intuk love start to bloom and between the relationship. While Intuk kept on fighting for their future, the Kon could not deal with all the suffering his lover was facing and decided to give up the relationship. And that day the two sounds of the gunshot rang in the air, and their story ended with a tragedy, but something has already tied up between them. And years later, a freshly returned to Thailand, a boy whose name is Pham, who is a freshman into university, has grown up always feeling like he is waiting for someone, and always he felt like there is something he is missing. And the another boy whose name is Dean, the third year swimming club president at the university, has also spent his life searching for someone whose faces he cannot remember in his dream. The red thread of fate that had tied them together in their past life once again pulls the two boys back to each other, and their love story begins to start from the first life to the another life. On number 1, we have Tharntype. In this, we will see the type who is the type is a dark, tall and handsome freshman. Although he is a warm boy, he is homophobic because he was molested by a man as a child. His life turns upside down when the new year of a college brings along a very interesting person in his life, a gay roommate whose name is Tharn. The Tharn is a very handsome music major with a fair skin and mixed feature. He is also openly gay, with a gay guy and a guy who hates gay men that have to share a small space together for the rest of the year. And these two different thinking guys who start to think and live similar and also start to fall in deeply love with each other and cannot stop by doing it, and their love blooms, and his homophobic reaction also stop, and his fear of the man becomes very less day by day, and Than help him very much.